Carson Wentz and the Atlanta Falcons taking on Josh Allen and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Which of these 0-3 teams will visit the win column for the first time? We'll see. We're underway here in Week 4. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Sooner Joe Mixon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The numbers for Mixon last week: 24 carries, 96 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking to him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Wentz. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. He's picked off just shy of midfield. First carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get in to make it 8-0. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jeremy Chin. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think
this is intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Allen. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15, and he'll be down at the 6-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-lineman.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Oh, the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And able to get this out to the 25. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession.
And what do you think's going through his head right now? Your team's winning, but you're not having your best game. It probably affects you even when your team is up.
You don't want anyone else to know it, but I think you're right. It bothers a quarterback because they always want to be the one to lead their team to victory with their play as well as their words. And in this case, he's got something he can fall back on. He's contributed, yet at the same time he's thrown an interception. Got to remember the bottom line, though. They're winning, so he knows if he plays better, they might be winning by more.
And it's only the second quarter, so he's got some time.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen, guys, so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, he just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking a sack.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play action. Now Wentz. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now Wentz on third down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Wentz now on first down. And from here, that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The pass finding its way to the hands of Eric Ebron. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, here's Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And this is up and good to put him up by a point. It's 15-14. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on second and long. Wentz. Ebron caught left side. reception, good for 7. It's third down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. To throw is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And just a 6, he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Buying time to his left. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken about a yard deep. They juked him. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Back now comes the offense. Madden spotlight time as we shine it on Josh Allen. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzword.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 27, Allen. Pressure comes and down he goes. Matthew Ioannidis busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Third and long, it's Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it? On Wentz's intercepted yet again. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On second down, Barkley able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action, Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. From the gun on third down, Wentz. The catch made by Miller. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Here's Wentz to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. But it's going to be second down. Wentz now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This is caught. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Mixon trying to punch it in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise situation.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly four-down territory. Throwing his Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Eric Ebron, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And now the Falcons are within a two-point conversion of tying up the game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for two. To throw, it's Wentz. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game now tied here in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if we can match us.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Jabari Zuniga with the stop. 2nd down and 7. they'll throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Throwing is Allen on third. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Allen off the play fake. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Sam Sloman now for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Carson Wentz in the offense. Down by 7, 2:24 to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Wentz now on first down. And he knocked away. It's incomplete. Batting that one free defensively was Lonnie Johnson.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
There's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun now for Wentz. They'll drop this one down and mix it. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll try and run it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Wentz to throw. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll look to throw. Points the target, and he hits it over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's got his man. It's Williams. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
From midfield, here's Allen. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Allen taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, into overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
To throw on third down. Allen flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And got his man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first. Allen's throw is complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Allen. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Two minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Try for Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guy, poking, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal.